Alright, I want to get right back into it. I have to move the game so I can see it. Alright, there we go. So last time, my stream had unexpectedly cut off. This is some of the new stuff I put. My stream had lost internet first, and then the power cut. So, I built a little bit of a station around here. And these are all completely welded up when the power cut, so... Again. Refresh, refresh. Refresh! I hope it's still going. Because if it starts doing that, I'm just gonna start making videos and uploading. Because I do not like messing with internet that I don't have control over. Why is my screen tearing? Graphics options, do you have... Turn that off. I don't have to have that. Here we go. Photo mode for shadow quality? Absolutely not. In fact, low or disabled is better. Okay, but that's not what I was actually looking for. I think it was the VSync thing. I turned it off last time. I'm turning it on now. Yes, yes, we'll keep the settings. Alright. It's most noticeable there. Anyway. What I want to do now is I'll do a quick flight. Show off kind of what I did yesterday when the stream ended. I added a bunch of structural platforms. That was actually all welded up too. I put these down, welded all that stuff up. And I just got into like my own little zone. I get the assembler, I get a refinery. Ergo. This is one of the square platforms. It does have a connection point underneath it. Actually, that reminds me, I stashed 2 batteries over here. And between them is one of the conveyor points. So now let's go over here and finish welding up these wind turbines so I can get more energy. Oh no, I'm talking more than usual. I had to clear my throat. Get a bunch of these welded up too. A little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not just random stuff spawning in. Because if it is, I'll have to shoot it. Which means I'd have to build some weapons first. So yeah, there's that one. I'm gonna do probably like 9, 10, 8, yeah, a few more. We can either pull them from here or put them into production. Thing I happen to notice. Strix, how you doing, dude? There's a mod for Economy 2 I really like. Gives you cargo structure, platforms, conveyor structure supports. It is awesome. I'm lucky I was even able to read that. I've got to rotate my chat because I forgot that little heart emoji thing at the bottom that blocks what you're saying. So I gotta... I wonder if I can rotate. I always have auto rotate turned off. I don't even remember what it looks like anymore. Portrait auto rotate. Woo. Yes, that works. It gets rid of the dumb little heart emoji. So rotate works. You were doing all right. That is awesome. Don't know how much you're aware of what's going on in this particular scenario, but the starship has been dug out. It is actually resting on the ground and able to be lifted. Right now I'm building a support platform to do all the work with, and eventually I'm going to throw some pistons on it and build a crane. I might do something over here, I might do something over there, I might just do it right here, I don't know. Right now I'm just kinda feeling it out, getting the power support all built. I'm not a person that likes a lot of just one-shot blocks everywhere. I mean, I get it if it's part of the building and it looks cool, but there's always that you gotta be prepared kind of feeling. Oh, interior plates. Let's go into here. Still trying to catch up? Well, I'll make it easier for you. The EcoFlow has been only giving me about an hour's worth of play. Production. Not producing. Produce. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That should be it. The ship is originally the lily pad. Redesigned. It is smaller. Thinner. And a little more detailed. There is absolutely no functional blocks on it at all. It's just a hollow shell with a couple holes. The main priority is to lift it up and patch the holes. Fix up some of the broken spots. Unfortunately, I did take a blueprint of this as soon as I encountered it, just to make sure that I can overlay a complete version of the ship over that, so I can fix it up without guessing. Okay, so I got all these. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do up all those steel plates real quick. Basically had all that done yesterday. This is my solution to not being able to land on a cargo port. Just through a connection on the side. This is the only surviving miner. Let's come on up here for a second here. It's still quite big. But there is also, nickel. And there's also iron right over here too. And apparently cobalt. I didn't see the cobalt. No, while I was messing around yesterday there, I knew about the iron. Right there. I'm digging a bunch of it up. I was going to use voxel hands and get rid of the bushes. I can do that real quick. Maybe I'll leave it until the ship's actually lifted. So, let's get these all welded up. I need all the steel plates. There's not a lot of steel plates, apparently. There. 10,000 should be good. Let's go weld up what I can while that's processing. It seems like when I put the VSync back on, a lot of the rippling did go away. I had to go from my good monitor to my first monitor. I am only running a single monitor setup now at the moment too. Not the easiest when OBS usually takes up a whole window on its own. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep going to the front of the ship whenever I finish something, thinking that's where I need to go. In fact, it's the back. 183.69. Maybe a speed module. What does that take? I should be able to make one of those, no problem. And let's make sure the steel plates in production are actually there instead. That way I can actually get what I need out of it. And I actually thought ahead this time and decided to keep the refinery in a situation where I could actually use it. I need a new PC before I try going with the dual monitor setup. One is all I've ever had. It changed my life when I went from 1 to 2, and then 2 to 3, and I've even had 4. But just because I've had 4, it doesn't mean they were all good. I was hooking up random stuff just to fill in all the graphics card slots. It's not even the same graphics card as what I got now. Whatever it was back then, it was 2 gigabytes of VRAM. Alright, let's clear my build planner. Let's get what I need. Also do the construction components. I got caught up on the plates again. But it is going faster. Eight construction components, come on! There we go. Now we can go crazy with these steel plates. 165. I'm still making the tubes. Alright. Let's go weld some. Go weld some squares up. And just because it was nighttime the last time I played, I'm not doing that again. Actually, yeah, the other way. There. Just because I don't want it to be dark all the time whenever I stream. And why is my run button forcing me to stop? I ran out. And next thing I should build is probably a hydrogen H2O2 generator, because I would like to refuel over here. That didn't fill up my entire inventory, so maybe I will do that. H2O2 generator. We'll use one of the lab ones because it looks cool. And we're going to have an isolated container. I suppose it doesn't need one. I was going to throw a survival kit on with it. Yeah, I'm going to do the survival kit thing. Anything on build planner? Nothing? Boop. See if we can get those. Just crash my rover. Watch the friction levels on ice. Oh yeah. 2, 3 streams back, maybe 4. I proved how capable of a driver I was. I started off in a rover. I am no longer in that rover. Okay, let's set this over here. Kinda like this. we want it isolated so that anything else I build that uses ice, like an engine or something, does not have the ice robbed from it. Is it stuck on those? I bet you it's still doing that. There we go. And get the survival kit on the go too. I will do the new one. Okay, so this one should also be ready to go. Get this finished up first. That was fast, considering that's only a level 1 welder. Fire Eater, hello! How's it going? Oh, wait, look. I saw blah 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 words, because they can. Oh, that's no great. That's no great. I can English. Well, I'll just have to do something weird then, won't I? Want it to look good. Not hood. Ghetto. I didn't need to do that. I probably don't have silver. Because I clearly do not remember mining any of that up yet. So what that's gonna happen is... Man, you were just all the wrong directions. We'll put you here. And then we'll have a little conveyor network thing going on. Because it can come up from the top, over, and down. So I'll just use 2 reinforced steel conveyors. Is your mic okay? Sounds static. Okay. Oh, hello, Owen. Salamander. Sounds static. Let me try something. I'm gonna turn the gain up. Any better? I'll have to do some recordings later on and see if I can actually isolate it. Let's see, 1 should be all I need. Here, I'll do this. I took the filter off the top. It might be a little bit better. If it's staticky itself, it might also be because the wire might be touching another power line. That's much better. Okay, so this will... Okay. In fixing my mic, I pushed my mouse pad over the edge. I started losing my mouse. Okay. Oh. Boop. 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 Problem solved. And most of the components, except for the silver, I'm gonna go get that unknown signal, are actually available here. See if I got what I need for these at least. They all need something different, so I'm hoping to pull it. That's not working because it's actually... Wait, no, that should be a direct large port, actually. Production. Let's see what's going on. That's what's going on. Let's just There. Fix that up a little bit. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I get right paranoid every time I see that hunger meter go down. I assigned it to the hotbar. Numb. And have a ridiculous amount of kelp crisp in my inventory. And at last count it was like 64. And that was yesterday after everything gave out. Now we'll get a ore detector on the go. I'll put it on this, and then we'll see if we can find some silver. Ooh, look at the fancy one. I'll get one of them. I don't need a large grid one, just a tiny one. Let's see if I can set it down first. Actually, probably go good there. Alright, let's take the things off my build planner that I don't actually need. That's how I get overwhelmed with a bunch of random stuff. Didn't even have to jump down. Now I almost... Oh, a message. Oh, okay, thank you. Economy Mod 2 in Discord. Perfect. I will probably check that out. I can't commit to anything just because whenever I play, it is a bit of a countdown. EcoFlow's only got my back for about an hour and a half, depending on what I'm doing. It says I got 2 hours, I'm at 84%, and it auto cuts off at 15% to preserve the unit, so I don't even have the full 100. So time is definitely valuable. Which is why sometimes you'll see me. That ore detector. Okay, just didn't get to it yet. Let's get this out of here. And then put it back into production. And let's see if... Okay. I can see all kinds of stuff. Magnesium, cobalt, iron. We want silver. Is silver found on planets? I don't remember anymore. So, I believe this ore detector has a filter list. I may be wrong. I don't know. Reforge. That's because of the mod I had. 30,000. That's 30 kilometers. That's crazy. Whitelist. What we want is... silver. Silver. How do I add it? Only platinum and uranium aren't on planets. Yes, silver's on planets. Yeah. I get that. I have a job, a project worked on for 3 years and still want to cut out videos. Time is premium. Yes, it is. Now, I pressed it. And there's a scrolly list here and a scrolly list here. But I don't see if that's what's selected or not. I'm just gonna hit escape and see what happens. Oh look, 1 kilometer that way, but it's still showing iron. That's fine, I'm not too terribly concerned. Let's go get some silver. Take a look at the entire construction site too while we're at it, because it did get a little bit of updating while I was playing yesterday after the stream. My internet cut out first, and then my power cut out. So my stream ended prematurely. And then I was trying to get it back for a few minutes, then I realized what had happened. It's still showing me the cobalt. Where was the iron at? Here, it's silver. That's why I couldn't see it. It's mixed in with the trees. Once I realized the internet was down, I just kept on playing after trying to fix it there. I added all kinds of stuff to the secondary base. Okay, it's a rock. Let's see if I can do this gently. Take it all. Once we clear the silver out of this rock, we'll take it back to base 2. Actually, I was just thinking there. The place where a ship is built or repaired is called dry dock. But since I'm so close to the water, I could call it wet dock. But I don't know if that's slang for anything, and this is the day and age we live in, so I'm just gonna call it dry dock. Just to be safe. All kinds of silver. Oh, that's Factorum way out there. Okay, so maybe I won't get it all, but I'm taking back a nice chunk. It looks like the bottom half of an egg after it's been cracked. This boulder hatched a shuttle. Okay. I obviously missed the first known signal if a second one is spawning in. Hang on. Is that? There it is. The GPS for home. Term still dry dock. No, I don't think that means anything directly. Well, I'm also not in any circles anymore. Yeah, you can say whatever you want as long as it's not offensive, and then you got people, you know, kind of make everything offensive just to be trolls. You never know. We created rules with the sounds that come out of our mouths. So this will be a dry dock. And that's what it'll be known as. I am heavy. I think. The ship seems to be doing pretty well, actually. Oops. Come on, you can do it. How far off am I? There we go. Number 8. Now, all that should be ready to... On the wrong side. All that should be processing. Hey, I left myself a better situation this time. So let's go into refinery. And I will access stuff in the ship. Oh, that's the refinery itself. Oh, I could have just done it from there. Why do I still have iron there? Okay, get the iron. And so silver's already been processed a little bit. We could probably make those medical components now. When I first started playing the game, the COMP threw me off because I always knew that as computer. It was medical computer. Construction computer. That's what I used to first call them. Okay, there we go. I'm not a fan of the offense crowd. We need free speech to actually discuss and find our way on this rock. Sometimes offense is required to hit that mark. Yeah, pretty much. Let's top everything up here. I just noticed my, oh, we need to put some actual ice in here. Let's see if I've got some here first. Ice. Okay, as long as this is empty, actually. Put the seal plates in it. I'll take the seal plates. Do some welding with them, and then we'll take this here, and we'll go mine some ice. It proceeds to get self-stuck. So what this line is basically outlining where I've dug, giving me a spot to build more off from an anchor or foundation or something like that. Oh, yesterday I had these all welded up too. I'll just get what I can reach for now. And yeah, my keyboard's definitely got to be moved. I keep hitting the shift and control opposite. I want to run. I don't know what control actually does, but it makes me stop. What was I doing? I came up here for something. Yeah, I need to fill this up with ice anyway, so let's just go. What you doing, boy? Ted wagging his tail in the background. Slamming it on the floor, actually. Oh. Let's grab some from over here. Flying way too fast. Thank goodness that shadow's there. Oh, right. I don't even change hotbars. I never have. My brain doesn't operate that way. It uses what it sees. If there's a hotbar or taskbar there, even if there's 15 of them, my brain only registers one. It's because I only see the one. Very visual. And too fast. Didn't need a whole lot, just enough to get my jetpack going again. And I should offload this by hand over here, actually. Just made this significantly harder for myself. Okay. Bring this down. Over a little bit. Or off from that am I actually? Okay, that feels like it should be touching. A little touchy. Roxy, come on, do it. There you go. Now, give me all my ice. Yeah, sure. That's enough. Oh, did I get disconnected? Things are happening. I don't know what's what anymore. My chat broke. Oh, one moment. Let's see if I can refresh this. Very helpful. There. That's the Wi-Fi card. My phone is old. Why chat break? Because YouTube! Yes. That's what we're sticking with. Right, so I should top this up here, and there we go. And I can actually just press I and throw my bottles into H2O2. And there we go. Food, because it's falling. I saw an unknown signal. There it is. Let's just go get it. Oh, it's gonna crash out here on the ice. I'm just gonna travel in a straight line to where it was until I find the divot for where it crashed. There it is. And this is what happens to unknown signals that don't make it. Cobalt! Ooh, magnesium. What's this? GPS RTIN station. I'll check that out. It's kind of cool. Next update, they are going to O2 and H2 pumped into. I gotta turn that sideways again. That stupid little heart icon. Unfortunately, turning my phone sideways is what caused it to lose its Wi-Fi. My computer, my monitor, and the internet are all very far away from each other in different sections. Oh! They're gonna do an all-fill. I'm dropping my phone. Me. That was the reflection of the See those circles? Reflection of the grinder glitching. That'd be pretty cool, having everything all topped up at once instead of walking up to the refill station or whatever, throwing your kits in, or your bottles in, and then pulling them back out. Just to even everything out. Alright. So, let's get a drill going. Not a drill, a piston. And I think I even had that. No, I moved it. That was yesterday. I like my square pistons. Let's get a couple of these put into production. It feels like my middle mouse clicky thing is starting to break. Alright, let's just get enough to place them for now. One, two, three, because I already did the first one. What planet is this? Almost looks like Namek. This is, I believe this one was Komorebi? Or Paradise. I think this one's Paradise. I lost track, honestly. Although, I can do this. Admin tools. Entity list. Select planets. And it will show which ones exist. We have Byland, wait, or like, Moraby is here. But I'm pretty sure I'm on here. Yeah. Okay. Sure hope those are being built up. Oh yeah, I can pull through this, I forgot. I have bad memory. I forget 6 seconds after, what was I saying? I have goldfish memory. I have goldfish memory. I think I did the thing with the steel plates again. No, that actually already did them. It's just still really slow. Well, we can fix that. Speed. I am speed. Proceeds to fly into a door. Okay, small steel plate and computers. Production. Small steel plate and computers. I don't remember how many. There, we'll just pretend that's enough. Alright. Hi there. Hello there! That can happen while streaming, recording, stream of consciousness is difficult while playing. Yeah. Self-awareness kind of drops. Sokatlana, Hon Mo. Art thou? Into production. Get those pieces. Inventory. We get some computers. See, this is 2 things. I don't have a problem with remembering 2 things. I have a problem with remembering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. That's why I'm complaining in Discord about control mapping and build planner. Construction components and computers. Construction components. How many computers? I don't know. That's 10. That's 110. Good enough. Hi there. Oh, did my stream crash again? No, just the chat. God forbid I use you for anything important, Mr. Phone. I'm just gonna bring up the YouTube chat. Bear with me for a second here. Quiet, Opera. You don't need sound effects. You're a web browser. And my volume's really gonna be up on this. Nope, that's my previous one. Am I there? Number 9. YouTube chat's broken. Oh, wait, no, I managed to get it. Yeah. I'll put chat. Minimize this page. Put you here. I can't tell anyone how to use Build Planner anymore. My hands know it, I don't. Yeah, that actually happened to me not long ago. Last time I used it. Hello, helicopter. Go away. Background noise. I'm sitting here finagling the chat, trying to make it fit on my screen. There we go. Alright. How many of these got built up? Okay, if it wasn't that, then it was for... what else was I building? Oh, the speed module. Well, it's on and going, so... The thing is, the whole place is running off of that, but I've got the batteries running and charged too. So these warfare batteries are fully recharged in 3 hours. Fully recharged in 3 hours. They're in auto, which means they should be providing enough energy for that. Is it connector? Refinery. All been done. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that. I don't need the speed upgrade anymore. I knew something wasn't done. There it is. Whee! Falls down. Hurts himself. Giggles. That one's going fast. Let's see if I can get to it before it crashes out on the ice too. Kilometers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop with the highlighty thing. That's so weird. Mushroom spores. Enhanced grinder. Yeah, but I didn't get rainbow pants, did I? Keen wants to keep DLC's cosmetic, but I really think the Warfare batteries needed a little more armor and 10 more steel plates. They just seem like they should be ready to be shot at, is what I'm interpreting that as. Yeah, all the batteries are a little weak. I was playing with my little miner down there, and the battery, I put it on the bottom, so it drags, and I'm repairing it. But it's fine for now, actually. My mining vessel, not my little miner. Ow. Okay, and for this now, we're just gonna use regular old. Maybe we should use a, just in case. Okay. Up here now. I have been working on a base by a rock. I have a safe zone. I disconnected my hauler and got yeeted. Oh no. I have to run to the washroom real quick. I'll be right back. I am back. Yeah, also. Oh, asshole. Half the name. I hate the safe zones because of things like that. One mistake and you ban yourself from the base. Or learn to fly in new Clang-inspired manners. I need to pull these out. Why can't I? Well, put them on production. Give me. Well, I'll hold up what I got so far. Okay, and for this, I'm going to... Well, I'm going to extend all these first. And... Whoop. Is that high enough? We'll find out after this stops flickering. So the goal is to eventually pull this straight up and out. Advanced rotor. That's what I'm gonna do. And I believe that should be rotor locked before anything else goes on it. Come on, let's go. Oh, is my Berry back screen still on? Happen to notice the channel. No, it's not. Just double checking. No safe zone fast travel. Or fast zone safe travel. No idea where you're going, but you'll get there fast. Yeah. One or more pieces. Some assembly required. Batteries were included. From Hasbro. So now what I'm gonna do is get some steel plates. No, not steel plates. I forgot what I was doing for a moment there. We're doing the piston thing. And pistons. Yeah, sure, why not? And one more. Not the seat one, conveyor. Where are my conveyors? Okay, we will use reinforced ones. I don't want the T's, I want the straight ones. There. Get some more, get some more. Get some more ore. And give it to 4 and more. Break it down. And refine it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lucky number 13 for me. Boop. Oh, wibble wobble. Two of these, 3 of these. Unknown signal, hooray! Then give me the small steel tubes. Make them if you don't have them. Bwahaha. You're going fast. Are you gonna impact the ice? Watch it crash. Hey, steel plates! Woohoo! Really wish these unknown signals would stop slamming into my planet. I make the pockmarks around here. Speaking of, I flew by this yesterday thinking, what's this? Just because it stands out, not even anything underneath it. Because I felt like it. Okay. What else was on the build planner? No, just that. eye-catching green patch. Pretty much. Does this. Only just realized I'm building everything in green because it was my default color. Okay, let's consolidate. We need a consolidation button. You can do that, and you can do that, and you can do that. And here, and here, and here. Oh look, more construction components. They're manufactured pretty darn quickly. If only they were all done at once. At this point, it doesn't matter where I click. Just do it! Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Is that still what's missing? No. Yay. Before I go, while I'm up there welding, I want to put into production. How many of these did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's buffer material. Because you never know. Meh. Okay, apparently it's not buffer material. Didn't add them to the build planner. Four, 5. Oh goody, it's saved. All this work's not for nothing this time. Hooray! Right. 2 pistons going down. And a gigantic magnetic plate. Whoa. Oh. Oh. That was the first time I ever died, except for in the beginning where I was choosing my spot. Huh. All that information is correct. I am hungry, starving, dying, and everything else in between. Oh, fix it up there. Ah. So I gotta go get my stuff up here. Okay, so everything but the drill. Perfect! No. Okay. So yeah, let's go refill those bottles. Okay. Oh, crisp. Nope. Gotta wait. Oh, that's a lot of wiggle. Well, let's get what I can. Just really hoping to build that up. Alright. That all seems good. Now for the rest. I think that's every one of them. Should be alright. So now... I bring these down. Bring this one down. And we just... Nope. This one is attached. So this one shares inertia tensor. And this one shares inertia tensor. All but the ones attached. Yeah, stiffening right up. There we go. Now we'll bring these two down. And this one down. These two down. One at a time. Slow. Well, not slow, but carefully. I think we can bring them both down safely. As for this rotor, that's going to allow me to correct where I nab the ship. It's actually really close. If I bring it a couple degrees, actually it's got the clearance where it doesn't bash against the edge. I don't need to do it like that. So, what I will do is extend you half. 5 meters. Maximum distance 10. We'll do that. Okay. We are attached, and it wants to struggle going up. So now, unsafe torques. Velocity, maximum distance. If you can pull it up high enough, you can build a dry dock floor under it. That said, fixing it on the pistons looks funny, but works. Oh, I am lifting it just to put stuff underneath it. I was going to reposition it and everything. It's extending axis. We want its retracting axis. Maximum force the piston is allowed to apply to blocking obstacles along its lateral axis. That's like left and right. 50 kilonewtons. Let's do this. And this. There. Pick it up and spin it. It's a new ride. Alright, so we've got a little bit of elevation going on here now. So these lateral axis things, torques, have got to all be applied to the next bit too. So, come here, you. Definitely should have grouped them, but that's alright. Okay. Minimum 2, maximum 9. Here's grid aligned limits. Huh? Input power. Yeah. Okay. Sure, inertial tensor, so that would be the next one. Oh, it's coming up. Piston's going to snap. So now what I'm going to do is get a bunch of steel plates and put a floor down. Control, no, not control, inventory, yeah, there we go. Steel plates, 823, perfect, I'll take them. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way across. Actually, that's a good idea. I will put a floor down. Almost had it. There. Aha. Insert villager noises here. Aha. Just go a little further. That's pretty good. That's nice, yes. Poor floating bushes done lost their soil. This is an alien planet. They're magic bushes. People believe in that stuff, right? Magic and bushes. I don't know, man. Bushes are hard to believe in without some kind of magic. Actually, I do want to get rid of those bushes before power cuts out. Which is, I've got about 15 minutes left, roughly. Well, without giving... Yeah, I'm one of those people. Out here, it's okay, though. We're allowed. Okay. So another thing I wanted to do was going to do the voxel hands. Is voxel hands a category or a utility? Tools? No. Not weapons. I might have to do admin. I'm close to allowed. If I do admin tools, native creative mode tools, just for a second. Does that give me the voxel hands? No. Okay, weird. That's gonna bother me. Wish I had some magic bushes. Yeah, these magic bushes are just starting to become an eyesore. So yeah, even if I did try and spin this, the top part here isn't quite supported by anything. So what we should do is... no, I'm still creative. Try the grinder works on trees. I'm not sure if it will work or not, just because it's a modded planet. But I will give it a try here, as soon as I make this connection. I want this linked up so that there's something under the bow. Get close to this direction. There. I'll come grind most of this out later. There's no hitbox. That's its problem. I wonder if I can put some pistons here and push up. A hydrogen! Might as well fill up my power. Ouch, I would have gone from the ship down for support. You can edit game settings before next run and turn off voxel hands. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Actually, I can do that right this second. It's not long to start up this world. Settings. Advanced voxel hands. Yeah, if you want to know what my settings are, there you go. Voxel hands. BBBBBB. What tools do you respawn ships? Slow, survival buffs. These stats respawn. Players, puncher encounters, drones, random encounters, wolves, unknown signals. Yeah, we're turning them off for now. Okay. Let's see what pops up now. Oh, I'm gonna stand up and stretch for a second. Oh, big stretch. Voxel Hands must have been a category, and I was skimming past it so fast that I didn't see it. Yes, what I think we're going to do is one more number 10 stream, or maybe number 10 will actually be number 1, and I'll start doing them as video format. I'm only saying that because the internet hasn't screwed up the entire time since I made that little threat. But I do kind of want to fix that up. The problem is we got good internet. 50 up, 500 down. So for me streaming, it shouldn't be a problem. But when it skips like that and turns me off, or turns my stream off, my phrasing, man, I gotta work on that. Then it becomes bothersome. Tools, utility weapons. What about character items? Because you think... Hang on, I have an idea. One of them's a sphere. Nope. Small blocks. Wasteland. I was gonna... Warfare, sparks the signal. Heavy industry. Frostbite field work. Economy. Lux decorative pack. Core systems. Contact, automation, DLC blocks. Weapons, utilities. Tools. Now, are they not available? Oh my goodness, there's such a big list. Structure, prototype, propulsion, production, power, mechanical, logistics, decorative, control, automation, non-armor blocks, armor blocks, small blocks, large blocks. I feel like I'm rapping here. Structure, prototype, propulsion, production, power, mechanical, down. I wonder if I do have to Alt F10, enable creative mode tools, admin tools. Don't think that's part of it. Now we'll try Voxel. I don't get it, why it doesn't show up. Voxel hands broken. Hang on, I'll type hands. No. Oh, TUV. There it is. Okay. So all we need is just a regular old... And which one was it? Stone? Yeah, we don't care about that. We're just going to... Well, it used to work. You know what else works? Bombs. How do I use this? It's not going to work. Ah. That's not what I expected that to be. F6, F6! Alt, F10. You need to go off. There. Hey, I've got number 9 voxel hands. I'm fighting creative mode. Alright, but seriously. I can't get rid of them at the moment. I would like to get this higher up. Ow! Jetpack fuel low again. Now let's check these in bottles. And then, what do I have in my inventory? Looks like I was putting together this stuff. That must be leftovers. So, let's keep going with raising this. And max impulse. Go to the next one. I've done that. Oops, what did I press? Oh, there's all kinds of crazy things going on. Nah, whoops. Uh-oh. I'm thinking I'm dragging the nose. Scream! Definitely gonna have to put some pistons under here to help lift. And that's what I replaced on my hotbar that I forgot about. That's not how you spell piston. How much space? I'll probably have to put a regular magnetic pad on there. And it's not really needed, but... Okay. Daytime would be nice. Yeah, actually, you're right. If only I had the powers of a god. Yay! They should really fix that being time-based. It's kind of screwy. 110%. And I'm back to where I was! Are you in production? Okie dokie. Go put as much of this together as we can. Just turn this one up. I simply altered the gravitational field of blah 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 blah, whatever Q said when he was trying to help them save the moon. Just alter the cosmic constant of the universe or something like that. Okay, so this is in need of some serious oomph. Da, 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 da. 。 . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 。 . . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
。
Let me get this one. Ah, fell into an OSHA-compliant hole. I fell into another OSHA-compliant hole. And now we can give this one. We're just gonna oomph it right from the get-go, and then we're gonna go boom. That looks pretty cool, actually. I feel like what I could do is put 3 directly under this, from here, or maybe 4, and just push it straight up. Looks pretty cool, though. Will Chill did a really good job on it. Because this is not the same ship. It's definitely slimmed and sleeked. Jetpack low. Ah! Right? Alright, let's get some more pistons on the go. All I can think of is Mater repeatedly, over and over, saying, "He did what in his cup?" We're going to attempt to do 4. Not much of a hole to patch. This thing will be back up and running quick. I have to make it, I have no experience with what it takes to get this particular model off the planet. And, it will be a vanilla way of getting off the planet. I'm going to start, not disassociating, but I'm going to start, holding off on some of the Star Trek mods. I want to get most of this as vanilla as I can, because this ship's shape is vanilla. There's not a single functional block inside except for 1 battery to keep it from despawning. That was like the only thing that was allowed. Oh yes, hydrogen. Where could I put this one? This level, nowhere. So what I'm going to have to do is... That's not staying there. That's coming down at some point. This whole area is going to be... we'll hop in here. We're going to go and do a quick little cleanup. Oh-ho! Let's not accidentally run into the major supporting beam. I want to try something real quick. Anyway, that didn't work. I'm going to fix this up just a little bit. I should be able to make good use of the small hydrogen tanks and then the cells. Had to get creative with the conveyors. Oh, I'm good with conveyors. The nacelles with, I think, if I'm correct, allow for a hollow pipe to pass through. So if that ship was in battle and the pylon got taken out and then a cell was suddenly not able to feed through the pylon, then yeah. Structural weakness. Alright. Let's try this in a better perspective. Let's level ourselves out. Ah, that's not E, that's W. Together they spell ew. Alright, so just nice little circles. Using the arrow keys keeps you on point. Unfortunately, I'm taking most of this nickel out. But I don't mind that much. Nickel's something you can get from stone, and literally the material I curse at the most. So, die! Yeah! Ironically, it's my favorite coin. There's just something about the size and shape of a Canadian nickel that's just a really nice coin. American nickels are pretty similar too, actually. It's just a different thing that's on them. Pictures. There we go. A little nickel goes a long way. Remember, a teaspoon of nickel is worth a pound of cure. Really? No. There was silver right here. Or is that the same boulder? It might be. It's alright though. I'm not upset. You're upset. Okay. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. So right about, looking straight up about here. No, not above. Get back here. You're my roughed out floor. Okay, so looking straight up and aligning myself, right here's where I should start putting pistons. Can we do 5? Yes. Put another mag plate on that. Pull that up first. I think I can get the other 2 piston heads too. Oh wait, that was part. Yeah, no, okay. Anyway. This place is getting big. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Saved. Let's see what I can get out of it. Is there a fly bug in you, Ted? Sky raisins. You're gonna need power soon. So, let's go top up. On everything, actually. Just because I'm here, I'm doing it. Check the eco flow. I'm at 37%. It cuts out at 15. So, yeah, I got about realistically 5 minutes because the last time it played a trick on me. So let me get exactly what I want to get done real quick, and that would just be the pistons. They're placed. I want to put them up. Put into production, but what are you doing? Let's stir it over because you are slow. We'll draw 10 large steel plates, tubes. Successfully withdrawn? Sure. That into production and get them. All the extra stuff will just go into the heads.
I'm playing with subgrid shenaniganry. Look, Ma, I'm splitsy. I got subgrids.
Get those floating trees. Bushes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aha. Oh, I was slowing down. Well, at least the materials are halfway there. You know what else? A little love goes a long way. Clang! There. Ah. Nope. Get out of there. Is that gonna get 2 drills too? We got 2 up. 1. 1. How many grinders am I holding? 2. Here, just take them. Goodbye. 45 kelp crisps and walking around with a bag of chips of chips. Right. And this. And... okay. Let's extend. This one should share inertia. Not that one. The other ones. That's fine. I should start from the top and work my way down, though. We're just gonna... and boom. it's sketchy and you know it, clap your hands. Ah, ah, ah! Ran into jetpack fuel. Look at it sway. I need to get out of here. Get you one day. A little bit of welding before I get my jetpack juice back. Okay, I ran out of material. Define safe. You have the middle piston arm fighting the other two. 1 second, I'll refill and I'll go check it out. I was gonna detach the metal section. Oh, I left them in here. That's why. Ha ha ha. You mean this one? That was straight up almost bent over. This is definitely a mistake. It's a fixable mistake, though. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Oh, hey, this piston hasn't gone all the way up yet. Should I? Should I? Everything explodes violently. Essentially, yes. Alright, so that one's all the way up. We're gonna get the sky high. Everything's gonna go boom. Be sure to stand under pistons so you know where they land. Yeah. Exactly. Honestly, the ship doesn't need to be much higher than that. Just needed to... What did I hit? I hit nothing that I knew of! Respawning has caused you to lose your memory. Apparently. Jeez. I'm gonna wait for her. That looks pretty cool. Other than a bunch of landing pads under there. Okay, the fog is actually really cool. For cinematic shots, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to end it here. That way I'll be able to end it here properly. I'd like to thank you all for watching, or lurking. Harris is all a good one. No promises on the next stream. Whenever I say I'm gonna do it tomorrow, it's like 30 months away or whatever. So, catch you next time. Actually, no. Right. Episode 10, or live stream 10, will actually be episode 10. I'm going to play, record, edit, and upload. I don't really want to mess with the internet being sketchy. So, thank you all for watching, thank you all for lurking, Harris is all a good one, and that'll be it for me. Good to you, y'all. Bye-bye.